poisoning on the train to Calais, Paris, 1924. The train left Gare du Nord at night, heading for Calais. In first class, 17-year-old Pierre Durand read calmly. He had no idea that this night would bring him his first mystery away from home. At 10 p.m., British diplomat Sir Henry Bellamy was found unconscious in his cabin. A bluish mark on his lips and a toppled glass of cognac suggested poisoning. The culprit was still on board. In the dining car, Commander Delatour studied a map with a tense expression. Pierre approached and said, "I'm a medical student. Perhaps I can help." Delatour hesitated, but agreed. They began questioning the first-class passengers. Pierre asked the Viscountess what time she had retired to her cabin. She replied it was around 9 p.m. Her lady's companion, when questioned, said she had been dismissed shortly after, at 9:15, and saw no one else. Monsieur Latour, a French banker, said he had been reading in his cabin and heard nothing. Then came George Whitmore, a young man traveling to compete at Wimbledon. Pierre asked about his bedtime routine. Around 9 p.m., Whitmore replied. Monsieur Leclerc entered, carrying the scent of a half-smoked cigar. Pierre asked him what time he had started smoking. "Right after dinner, around 9:30. I like to enjoy my cigar slowly," Leclerc replied naturally. Finally, Jacques Moreau, a biologist, appeared, also holding a cigar. Pierre asked what he had been doing during the time Sir Bellamy was poisoned. "I was smoking the whole time," Moreau answered. "And what time did that start?" Pierre asked. "Exactly 9:30. It's a personal ritual," he replied. Pierre looked closely at Moreau's cigar. It had barely been lit. Calmly, Pierre stood and covered Moreau's hands with a copy of l'illustration. "If you're not the culprit, then you wouldn't mind putting your fingers to your mouth. Even if they were, let's say, blue, right?" he said firmly. Moreau turned pale. He opened his mouth, but said nothing. After a few seconds of silence, and clearly unwilling to touch his own fingers, Pierre lifted the newspaper, revealing clean hands. But it no longer mattered. His behavior had betrayed him. With the help of the conductor and an undercover officer, Moreau was arrested. "But how did you know he was the culprit?" Pierre explained. He claimed he started smoking at the same time as the professor, but his cigar was practically untouched. The difference showed he was lying. And when he hesitated to bring his fingers to his mouth, I was sure he was the one. The train arrived in Calais on time. Pierre received a discreet golden pin from the railway company in thanks. The crossing to England awaited him, and with it, new mysteries. End of part 1.